FOMC today, as you're aware, so that's obviously the thing of interest today. That's what everyone's going to be looking at and focusing on, and not just the interest rate hike, which is like 100% expected. We've got the press conference as well, so that's obviously the key. I think, and don't forget, America put their clocks forward, so it means that it's an hour earlier. Normally the FOMC is at 7 p.m. UK time. It's at 6 p.m. So it means it's not going to be such a long day, which is good. Now obviously got CAD data, inflation rate as well, so quite busy actually. So do be careful. I'm going to make it a quick one today because I just want to talk about the bubbles, and I'm going to show you FX CM trading station on the S&P as well. Now we had the Aussie USD short signal. Now fundamentally we look at things, we're quite heavily risk on, so really selling Aussie USD might not be a good plan. However, the bubbles are indicating a short position because of the distance in over time. Okay, so this is time, and that's the long short ratio line. So if you did want to take Aussie USD, you'd want that bubble to be smaller and you want that bubble to be larger. Now because that's small, the retail guys are short, but they're getting paid. The fact that that's large, the retail guys are long and they're getting paid. So it's payday for them, payday for them. So Aussie USD currently, it could be quite tricky. Sentimentally, it might be okay. Fundamentally, probably not. If you look at Hong Kong, we're up 8%. Oh, 5%. China H up 8%. You know, Nasdaq's up 1%. UK 100, FTSE up 1%. So be careful. I think maybe my recommendation today is take these with a pinch of salt. Just use them for like a layer of confluence. Don't rely on them really 100% because you've got other things you need to bear in mind, like fundamental flows and risk on, risk off nature of the markets. Now we are risk on if you go to the dashboard at the big picture and at the 24-hour change. So because of that, AU long might be better, right? But we were in the process of taking stop loss clusters, which you would have seen if you got the FX SSI indicators. So tricky one today. I think probably the key is just to be careful, and like I've been saying all week. And I was looking at gold and just thinking what a horrendous move that was. People trying to buy the dip, and down we came. It's done like a inverse V, and there's your monthly pivot. If we go below that, it'll just be horrendous. We were at a sell, we have been a sell for a while, so it should be coming down. This makes sense, at least. So I guess maybe just a quick one. Just all eyes on FOMC. Do know that we're risk on up here and here, and the VIX is below 30. We'd want it below 26.5 ideally. That's the 50% midpoint of a 52-week range. So if we go below 26.5, then we'll continue to rally quite hard. So S&P is going up, which is great. And so what I'm doing here is I'm holding on to my profit. I'm not take profit in too early because this is my sole income, where this is my only job. So if I took profits too early, then you know it wouldn't be that necessarily a great week. It would be a good week, but I want to have a great week. So, and also I put a lot of hours into stuff as well. So ideally this carries on. You would have seen my video from yesterday, the scalper technique. That turned into a swing trade, and it's doing very, very well. So I just moved my stops a little bit higher. So if it does come down, I'm out a small profit. But I think this should probably continue, especially if we look at that as well. So be careful of AU because you know, really they're right, I think, in buying Aussie, and they're right in selling dollar. And lastly, I'll show you a Dixie chart, Dixie daily. Now that median line, all up, it's very, very long, and so we've got support here at 98.20. Now we break 98.20, we'll go below R1 and the monthly pivots there. So R2 currently in play at 99.10. And we've got bearish ABCD. So ABCD, that's the sell here. So technically we can fall. Sentimentally, it's actually a buy. So we have to be really, really careful today. Just be careful, and then you should be fine. And I'll rectify that now. So have a good day, and I'll be back tomorrow. And I might even take Friday off. Depends on this. If this goes really well, then I don't really need to work Friday necessarily. So if this comes up, that'd be great. And we'll see how we go. So just trade carefully, okay?